Hello everyone, I'm Bill Hood and welcome to the Trucking MBA. Now if you came across this video, you're in luck. This is the first video focused on helping those look at buying a truck who already own a trucking company or are starting a trucking company or are looking to grow their current trucking company. It's 100% free and you can find a link below in the detailed descriptions that talks all about it and how you can sign up yourselves. Now we do these little intros to these videos because we know people like you are going to stumble across these videos and are going to think we're crazy as we're talking about the information in the course because it's not going to have a lot of relevance to it. So check out the link. Make sure that you grind the subscribe button into gear and that you put the hammer down on the like button. Now let's get started here. Are you thinking about buying a truck? Maybe you have a truck leased to somebody and you're looking at getting your own authority. Do you already have your own authority and you think that there's something better out there? Or you want to take it to the next level? Then the Trucking MBA is for you. Many people are confused by all the internet gurus. They see YouTubers by people who claim to be coaches and they're out there helping people and they go on and on about stuff, often changing directions based on not making it on their own advice. And of course, you have the Facebook build gurus out there with all types of masters that seem to make more money pitching products and driving. And heaven forbid you ask a question or you recommend a product that doesn't make them money. Heck, we even have some of them out there that are making money recommending foreign-based dispatch services. Now, it can be confusing, figuring out all the good information from the bad, and more important, the biased information. And I'm not going to tell you that as we go through this program that we may not disagree. Often what will happen is you'll hear me say, show me the math. You can tell me the same thing. Hey, show me the numbers, Bill. What I can promise is that I will not direct you to make a decision for your business because it is in my financial interest. On our side, there are very few companies that compensate us for any kind of referrals. Our money comes from people like you that look at what we do, and if you need one of our service, you will think of us first. Is that fair enough? Great. So regardless of your experience level, you'll be able to use this information to help build a business plan for if you're a new owner operator or you're a carrier or you need help with as an existing owner operator or making your carrier more profitable. I think it's important right from the start to understand my mindset around building and running a trucking business. Now, you should be in business to be profitable. Now, I know this seems like one of those stupid statements, but there are a lot of internet gurus out there that will fight to the death that you can make more money by making no money. I kid you not. The one thing that people also need to recognize is trucks are a commodity. Actually, the capacity that the trucks provide is a commodity. And this is a very critical concept when we're talking about how we help you figure out ways to not be a commodity. Transcending from being a commodity to being a valued service provider is how our owner-operators of our carriers beat the market averages year after year. Even in 2015, after the market collapsed after 2014, they still were making good money compared to others out there. Now, rate per mile is an index. I get it. It is all that we have known for years, and it is the big shiny object that makes people that feel inferior for some reason, it makes them feel good about themselves. Now, let me tell you a little secret here. For years, I had 50 to 80 drivers running spot market, and I saw everything that they posted, including their settlements and the loads that they ran. Now, the drivers who were really killing it, they rarely posted anything about their rates. The ones that did, these were the guys that were a breakdown away from being out of business. So here's a little secret about getting sound advice from people on the internet. Post an intelligent question, ignore or delete the negative comments, ask more questions of those that come back with thoughtful answers, and be sure to thank them, of course. You do not have to take their advice, but hopefully as you pull more and more information in, and if you have an open mind, you will learn something from all that. But finding the good from the bad is a challenge, right? Okay, so that's what we're working on. Now, the other thing we'll talk about is cost per mile is a historical number. If you've been at this for a while, you can be pretty good at what your cost per mile is going to be going forward. But if you're fairly new, at best it's a guess. You know, to be profitable in business, we want to try to reduce the guessing. And as you can probably tell, I'm not going to be talking about the conventional wisdom of the trucking industry. And I'm not going to be trying to sell anyone on that you can't be profitable in this business if you're focused on rate per mile and you use cost per mile as estimate as expenses. To the contrary, I did this for many years and was successful. I trained many drivers that did this and are very successful. What I'm going to teach you is how to use other tools to become more profitable and reduce the risk. So let's get started. Grab another gear, hammer down, get out of the granny lane, and let's get this thing going.